Welcome to the Pit Crew. I'm your attending, Camille, and I have my residents with me.
I'm Mal.
And I'm Robert. And wait a minute, we're updating the Pit Crew?
What's
Crazy.
that?
We
Oh
got
my
some
God.
big news today, so we had to make a little episode. That makes it sound like we personally got some big news, but everyone got big news.
Guys, I'm nominated!
Guys, we're nominated for Emmys. Us personally.
Oh my
got
god!
The Pit Crew.
We're just so cool.
No, the Pit was nominated for 25 Emmys, which is a lot because they were nominated for 13 last
So
year.
that's
So
almost
we've
doubled.
almost doubled it.
Mhm.
Almost doubled. And also, for those that like our other podcast, Connor Story was also nominated for hosting Saturday Night Live, and I just need everyone to know that I am in my Saturday Night Live Connor Story shirt that I got when I attended that Emmy-nominated performance. So, just very big day for those of us that are very into the Pit and very into Connor Story.
Connie
So,
baby, butt baby, Emmy baby.
yay! And so we'll leave the heated rivalry behind and switch back to Pit mode.
I know, we know y'all hate that.
Yeah. God, we haven't pitted in a while.
We haven't pitted in a while, but it's a big day.
And what we want to do is we're going to run through the nominations for the Pit. We're going to talk about, who we think is going to win, if we're kind of surprised to see somebody nominated. Do we think they're going to win? Do we think they're going to lose? What do we think? Because sometimes you see someone nominated and you just know, that they're not going to win. But yeah.
This is all personal opinion. I've seen none of the other shows that are nominated for anything, so any predictions that I give are based on absolutely nothing but my own vibes. So know that.
Mal doesn't
everyone.
even watch TV.
I really don't. I watch The Pit and I watch Heated Rivalry, and that's about it. At least currently.
Who actually did the homework, aka me, and not look at the Emmy nomination list?
Oh, I did.
I did not look.
Oh, Camille. Well,
I did.
Camille's the one who issued the homework, so maybe I shouldn't have been so assholey.
Okay, I think somebody needs to know, because someone needs to organize this episode in a way that makes sense, and I think that can be my job.
Sure.
So, number one, we'll start with the big one. They were nominated for Best Drama.
What?
This was unsurprising. Yeah. I don't think anyone thought that wasn't going to happen. That was kind of a
I
given.
think they should have been nominated for Best Comedy. What the fuck drama? Anyway.
I think, yeah. The Pit is very funny. One thing I will say is that I do have a very dear friend who writes for Your Friends and Neighbors, and so they were nominated as a Best Drama, which, so happy for them. They write on an Emmy-nominated show, but when I saw that, I was just like, oh, what a bummer. They're gonna lose to the Pit.
I've never heard of that.
I was very nice, and I did not respond to their Instagram story saying that, but I did think it.
So I want to say, okay, apparently they are nominated up against The Diplomat from Netflix, which I personally do not watch that show and think, wow, Emmy. I just think, oh, a Netflix series. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. They are also nominated against The Gilded Age, which is on HBO
That actually
Max.
I have seen some of.
I love The Gilded Age. Carrie Coon is
I do like
amazing. Amazing. Also, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, which apparently is another Game of Thrones spin-off thing on HBO.
Oh, brother.
I hadn't
this
even
guy
heard of it until just
stinks.
now. Paradise on Hulu.
Pluribus,
and
my beloved.
what is Pluribus? Oh.
It's made by the same guy who made Breaking Bad.
Boring. Slow Horses, which is on Apple TV, and Your Friends and Neighbors, which is also on Apple TV. From the ones that I have seen and heard of on this list, I do think the Pit will take this.
I think the Pit has a solid chance, yeah.
I agree. I think, the Pit will probably go 2 for 2.
And next up, everyone's favorite window cocker was nominated for Best Drama Actor, Noah Wyle.
Yes. This also was not a surprise to me. I, scrolling through articles of the nominations, half the articles had, Gene Smart and Noah Wyle in their, header picture. So it was like everyone knew, this Noah Wyle was gonna get nominated. He is also nominated for directing.
Which, great.
So, 2 noms
Yeah.
for Mr. Wyle.
He is, at least in the Best Drama Actor, he is going up against Sterling K. Brown from Paradise, Mark Ruffalo from Task, Gary Oldman from Slow Horses, and Rufus Sewell from The Diplomat.
I think Sewell.
Sewell, my apologies. I do like Mark Ruffalo in Task. I don't know if I think he's better than Noah Wyle in The Pit, but there's a reason I'm not voting.
Yeah, I have not seen any of those other things.
Yeah, I also wouldn't be surprised if Noah Wyle goes 2 for 2.
Not a hot take, by the way. I do think that the voting committee should have to watch all of these things before being allowed to vote.
Oh, yeah.
Blows my mind that some of them don't, but...
Yeah, that just sounds like basic common knowledge, and then you find out that a lot of the voters just like, they're like, vibes, who cares?
Ugh.
So, where it starts to get interesting, the supporting actor and actress category, which is where the bulk of our nominations come from. So, for supporting actor, we do have 3 nominations, which... There was one here that was kind of a surprise to me that I was really excited about. But so Sean Hattasey, Patrick Ball, and Jaren Howell are all nominated for Best Supporting Actor. Sean Hattasey and Patrick Ball were not a surprise to me. I saw those 2 coming. I am like over the moon excited that Jaren managed to get a nomination.
I'm not surprised by that.
I thought he was great in the season. I don't know why it was a surprise to me, but I was like, oh my god, he did it.
You know what?
I don't know why.
But here's what I'll say about that.
Here's exciting.
Here's what I think about that is that I think from the beginning of the promo of this season, they did so much talking about Jaren and his role this season and Whittaker's role this season, and I'm not surprised that they campaigned for him. I'm not surprised that he was submitted because of the way they were all talking about him. Also, not surprised that Patrick Ball was nominated because of the fact that when the season started, he got off of social media. That's kind of like a flag for like, hey, I'm going to be campaigning for something and I don't want to be hearing something happen, you know? So also protecting his peace, but, you know.
I have to be completely honest. I completely forgot everything that Whittaker ever said in this show ever. The only image of Whittaker I have in my brain right now is that gif of Whittaker dancing in like the break room made by Kessel's Phil, I think is their name, or Kessel's Phil, something like that. I'll send
You
it to
mean
you
him
guys.
dancing in the abandoned patient room?
No. Somebody made like a little fan animation. Hold on. I'm looking for this.
Okay. Now, I will say, Robert's brain is mush because we just recorded a different episode for over 3 hours. And so it is late at night. We are banging this one out for y'all because we love ya. So they're also nominated against Billy Crudup. Is it Crudup? Do you guys know? I don't know. I'm so sorry.
No
From
idea.
the morning show on Apple
No clue who
TV.
that is.
And Jack Loudon as River Cartwright from Slow Horses. Tom, oh my god, these are throwing me. Hold on. Tom Pelfrey from Task.
Sure.
And Carlos Manuel Vesga? Carlos Manuel Vesga from Pluribus. Who do we think of the 3 will win?
Yeah, because I can't comment on any of the other. That's hard.
I'm putting my hat in again for Sean. Sean was great this season.
Oh, he was so good, but also I kind of want to go Patrick Ball.
I think so too. Yeah.
And this is coming from me who's like, I'm a Langdon hater. Like, I don't think I was as much of a Langdon hater.
People love a white man redemption arc.
Right. I wasn't as much of a Langdon hater this season, I think. And part of that is because of his performance. Like, I thought he was really, really great this season. I mean, honestly, I will be over the moon excited for any of them if they win.
Yeah, agreed. All right, what do we have next? Supporting actress?
So, Best Supporting Actress. We have 4 nominations in this category.
We love women!
We love women.
And they are?
This year we got Catherine Lanassa, Taylor Dearden, Fiona Dorff, and Sapita Moafi. So, hey, fantastic. We love seeing... That's pretty much like the dream team of women. Wait, we are missing...
I mean, notably, we are missing Issa and Shibana and... Oh my god, Supriya.
I was going to say most of the women of color.
When a lot of stuff started dropping, we're like, oh, we don't think like anything's racist, but like a lot of coincidences unfortunately make a pattern.
Yeah, it is interesting to nominate. 3 out of the 4 nominations did go to the white women, and then the 3 that did not get nominated are all women of color. Interesting.
It's I think that's part of why we've been less pressed to put out Pitt content during the break, is just because I think all 3 of us have been a little bit like, are y'all fucking serious about some things that are going on?
We kind of defended y'all, and like we can understand a coincidence, but then too many coincidences becomes a pattern, becomes anyways.
And I'm not trying to lump together like everybody on the Pitt. I'm just saying in general, and I don't know who it is, right? But something's a little fishy. I don't know.
So we'll talk about this more in a bit when we get to some of the other nominations. But I was frantically trying to find a list of who they submitted for these acting awards because I found a couple articles that mentioned there being 14 people that they submitted, and they got 13 acting nominations, 2 of which were self-submitted. So that means like 11 out of the 14 came from the people that they submitted. So
From
that
the
means
network.
there are 3 people there are 3 people that they submitted that didn't make it. And so I'm wondering, like, was that Supriya, Issa, and Shabana, or... Because it's like, would you submit 7 people for Best Supporting Actress? I don't know, because that feels like a lot. Imagine if this whole category was
I mean,
just
who
the
knows?
Pitt.
Maybe they just took pasta and threw it at the oven door, and they were like, "What's thick?" You know, and it was all the white ladies. No,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, because I don't want to, like, I don't want to assume that, like, the Pitt didn't
Yes,
submit them.
correct.
Because it also may be, like, the Academy
Sure.
just
Yeah.
didn't. So, you know, who's to say? But it is kind of a bummer.
They're also nominated up against Allison Janney from The Diplomat. Allison Janney's a delight in everything she does. Julianne Nicholson for Paradise, and Carolina Wydra from Pluribus. So who do we think is taking that one home? I'm going to go ahead and say Sepideh Moafi.
That is also what I was thinking. I mean, love Catherine Lanassa, would love to see her go 2 for 2, but I also...
Would like to see a woman of color from the show win this award.
I would, yes.
Her performance was really powerful in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
I think that there was a certain performance from Catherine Lanassa last season that, like, I think that her performance this season was incredible. I also just think that Sepideh's got this in the bag.
Yeah. It was all great, but Sepideh's definitely got this in the bag.
I'm very excited that Taylor Dearden was nominated. I thought she was great this season, but I don't know that she...
I don't think that
she
was...
Yeah.
Her character was influential enough in the plot of this season to warrant an award.
Famously, as everyone likes to make jokes of, Mel saw like 4 patients this season. And one of them was her sister.
She also had a deposition, okay?
But yeah, no Issa Briones. Yeah, it's just...
Which is
that's
crazy.
Wild.
That's not great. That doesn't look great.
And I mean, I can't imagine that they wouldn't have submitted her.
Right.
Especially since
That
a lot
feels-
of Langdon's story plays off of Santos's like response to that story. I'm like, okay, we'll see how things roll out. Next up, we got the nominations for Best Drama Guest Actors. We have two. We have Ernest Harden, who played Louis, who I'm going to say right now would be my pick out of the two, because we also have Jeff Kober, who played Robbie's friend Duke. Famously, Duke, the man who made the joke, in response to no lifting anything over 5 pounds. How am I supposed to take a piss? I don't think that's Emmy nominatable, Emmy worthy. I think all the scenes with Louis made me feel more emotion, laughter, sadness, whatever, than any scene with Duke. And this is no hate against the actor.
Well, very interestingly, Jeff Kober submitted himself. This was like a self-submission. Warner Brothers did not submit him. He kind of did his own Emmy campaign, and it paid off, which is very interesting. But they did submit Ernest Harding as Louis, and I would agree with Robert. Out of the two, I would probably go with him.
However, I don't think either of them is going to take this one.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, who else is nominated in this category?
So we've also got Coleman Domingo in Euphoria.
Oh.
Jeff Hiller in Pluribus. Jonathan Pryce from Slow Horses, and Bradley Whitford from The Diplomat. I've gotta say, I've never seen Euphoria a day in my life. I won't ever, but I do think Coleman Domingo is gonna take that.
I mean, I didn't see the new season of Euphoria, but in previous seasons, Coleman Domingo has been really excellent.
Domingo.
I mean, he's excellent at everything. I mean,
again, we'll see. We'll have to, put it in the hands of fate.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. So for Drama Guest Actress, we had another self-submission here. Brittany Allen, who played Roxy, the mom who's dying of cancer, she submitted herself and snagged a nomination. And then we also have our friend Tal Anderson, which I was very excited about. And then Tina Ivlev, is that how you say her name? Ivlev, who played Ilana, who was the sexual assault survivor. I think... God, this is hard, but I do think I would give it to Tina. Like, her performance was incredible and gut-wrenching and
very
all the
prescient.
things.
Yeah.
I would give it to Tina but also have to give huge props to Brittany, who like was like, I think I
Campaigned
should
for
be
herself.
nominated. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I should be nominated. This was a very intense character that lasted like what, like 7 episodes or something like that. That like had a very emotional arc with multiple characters. Like I understand. I think Tina's gonna take it, but I think Brittany like had well, what's the fucking saying? Had a leg to stand on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, we also have them up against Miriam Shore from Pluribus, Merritt Weaver from The Gilded Age, and Shailene Woodley from Paradise.
I was
So-
not aware Shailene Woodley was still acting.
She sat next to Hudson Williams today at a fashion show.
Oh, look at that.
I'm like, is she
Wow.
vaccinated yet, though?
Mm.
If she wins, can we rush up there and vaccinate her real quick?
So again, I haven't seen any of these other shows, so I can't comment on the other things, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't, I will say, oh, Miriam Shore is very, I know her face. I have not seen, so I've seen The Gilded Age, but I will say that this one I don't know. I don't know. On this one, I really could not tell you who's gonna win, especially because I have not seen Pluribus or Paradise. Don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it is hard to make real predictions because it's like the Pitt could take everything, but that would be sort of a boring awards show, I think. So I think it would
I don't know. It was
depend
pretty
what they're-
goddamn fun last year.
Well, at least we know they're not going to take lead actress because there's never a lead actress. I'm almost surprised that they didn't submit Sepideh for leading actress.
Well, she was nominated as best guest, right?
No, she was nominated as
Oh, I'm
best
sorry.
supporting.
Okay. Well, just because of the way things are billed, if she doesn't qualify as a best actress, if she is a supporting actress, then I don't think she would be eligible for best actress.
Is Noah billed as the only lead?
Probably.
I don't know. That's a great question.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking probably. I mean, it's like...
It's like his baby, essentially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe so. Next up was the Outstanding Writing for a Drama Series, in which The Pitt is nominated for 2 episodes, which are 12 p.m., which is written by Valerie Chu, and 1 p.m., which was written by Kirsten Pierre-Gaifman and R. Scott Gemmell.
So 12 p.m. is the Louis episode, and then 1 p.m. is the Alana sexual assault episode. Both great episodes.
Ooh, really good episodes. And I swear every time it's all the same shows nominated. So again, they were also nominated against The Diplomat, Pluribus, Slow Horses, and Task. I haven't seen any of those shows. I don't think I watched the
Yeah.
new episode of The Diplomat, or the new season.
And it's been so long since I've watched these 2 episodes that I don't know that I could definitively say which one I think would win of the 2 Pitt
Well,
episodes.
you said 1 p.m.
but-
was the sexual assault?
Yeah.
Okay. I will say, not having seen the others, but between 12 and 1 p.m., I'm going to say 1 p.m. I'm going to go with 1 p.m., which is when I think that's when we go analog, because Dana is away with Ilana. So that's what I'm going to, that's what I'm
Yeah.
I'm going to pick that one. That's my guess.
They both, like, that was just a 1-2
Yeah.
punch of weeks of this show. Those were both just great episodes. I probably would go 1 p.m. Just because I found Alana's story to be really moving, and just like the care shown by Dana and Emma, just great episode of TV.
What's next?
So then we have Best Directing, in which The Pitt received 1 nomination.
4.
And that nomination is for 12 p.m. And 12 p.m. was directed by Noah Wyle. So this is his directing nomination. And according to an article that I read, apparently The Pitt submitted 6 episodes for this. They apparently
Please tell me they submitted Sean Hattasey.
They submitted 12 p.m., directed by Noah. They submitted 2 p.m., which this said was directed by John Cameron. 3 p.m., which was directed by Sean Hattasey. They submitted 5 p.m., 7 p.m., and 9 p.m. 5 p.m. was directed by Yuta Brysowitz. 7 p.m. by Damian Marcano. And then 9 p.m. season finale is directed by John Wells. But only Noah's episode, 12 p.m., received a nomination.
All right, they're also nominated again. The Gilded Age, Paradise, Pluribus, Slow Horses, and Task. Again, I have not, other than the Gilded Age, I didn't see any of that stuff, man. I've been watching that gay hockey, bro.
Yeah. Of the Pitt nominations, I think Noah will take this one.
Gee.
Just because
that's a joke.
It's the only one we've seen. Yeah. So then we have our other nominations that are not acting, directing, writing. And there's a bunch of them. So they are nominated for Outstanding Picture Editing for a Drama Series for the episode 1 p.m. They are nominated for Outstanding Sound Mixing for 8 p.m.
I don't know what they're up against, but that one, the sound mixing and editing on this show is incredible, I think.
Oh, 100%.
I really do think. Oh, God, it's amazing.
We also got Outstanding Picture Editing for a Drama Series for 9 p.m.
I love those edited pictures. They're delicious.
Who else do we have? Outstanding Prosthetic Makeup for 9 p.m.
Oh. Ooh. Who are they up against for that?
They're also nominated for non-prosthetic makeup for 1 p.m.
Oh, shit.
So, they've got both. What kind of prosthetics do they have going on in 9 p.m.?
I was literally asking, I'm like, what do we have in 9 p.m. that's going on? Oh, isn't that the lady who was trying to do a natural birth? And then they had to do a C-section, I believe. Yeah. I remember commenting and being like, that looked pretty fucking real.
All right, so for prosthetic, they're up against Fallout, Monster, the Ed Gein story.
Ooh, Fallout might give a good fight.
People love true crime, so I don't know about Monster. Spider Noir and Stranger Things Season 5.
Stranger Things Season 5 actually had the balls to nominate something for an enemy. I'm amazed.
Netflix said, fuck it, we ball.
Spider Noir is also a decent contender. Spider Noir is pretty fun.
I've never even heard of it.
I mean, I also think, like, Stranger Things generally has pretty good, like, monster prosthetics. So, I do think, in terms of prosthetic makeup, like, prosthetic makeup is always more impressive when you have, like, some big monster creature, I think. I mean, like, obviously the stuff on the Pit is really excellent and, like, really realistic. But I don't know if that's necessarily, like, what they would prioritize, like, when voting. Just because it's not as flashy, you know? But who's to say?
In Outstanding Contemporary Makeup Non-Prosthetic, they are up against All's Fair, Euphoria, Margot's Got Money Troubles, Hacks, and Wednesday. I fucking love Hacks. But I'm sitting here going,
Hacks also has a lot of nominations.
Oh, yeah. They just finished their final season, so that was expected. I'm so glad that The Pit is not nominated as a comedy because Hacks would kill him, I think.
I mean, I've now watched some of Hacks because Camille let me.
You got permission from
when I
Camille
was
to
at
watch
her
it.
House. Yeah. I actually can't watch TV unless Camille gives me permission. But, yeah.
I never claimed this was a healthy dom-sub relationship.
They are also nominated for Outstanding Production Design for a Narrative Contemporary Program for 9 p.m. And so there they are up against Euphoria, Pluribus, Slow Horses, and Wednesday. And then they are also nominated for Outstanding Original Music and Lyrics. It's 12 p.m. The song is called Need Someone. I didn't know that we had original music in the Pit, actually. So this was news to me. But they are nominated up against The Boys, Hacks, South Park, Spider Noir, and Wednesday. And then they are also nominated for Outstanding Casting for a Drama Series. And they are up against The Diplomat, Paradise, Pluribus, and Slow Horses. And, I mean, again, I haven't seen any of those shows, but I do think the casting on The Pit is absolutely incredible. And I think, I mean, even without the 11 acting nominations, like, I think the cast is absolutely incredible. And so I wouldn't be surprised if they take that as well, because that's they do some good casting, I think.
They do the casting and the doctors do the other casting, like cast.
Bazinga.
Yes, different kind of casting.
I'm also casting the. You know what? They got nominated for the dicks. I'm just realizing prosthetics. They got nominated for their dicks.
Oh yeah, right. Forgot that there's
a dick.
Penises.
The exsanguinated wiener.
You're an exsanguinated wiener.
Right.
Thank you.
Um. Oh, wait, did we say that they got 2 nominations for picture editing? For 1 p.m. and 9 p.m.? I can't remember. Well, regardless, a lot of nominations, a lot of really great stuff. God, I don't even know how many nominations, if they won in every single category, I don't even know how many they could, how many awards can they actually walk away
5 million.
with?
I don't know. Y'all, this is just, I mean, how fun is it to actually be a fan of a show that, is good? You know?
Wow,
there's people
it's
out
crazy.
there who are fans of, shitty shows. Off campus. Who said that?
And just because a show is not awards bait, it doesn't mean it's not good. But I think The Pitt is one that exists in a nice
Middle
kind
ground.
of best of both worlds, in which it is.
'Cause it's the best of both
it's great and entertaining to watch and an incredible show, and then it also wins awards, which is
It's fun
which is
because
awesome.
you get to go to work the next day and be like, yes, that is my show. Yes, that is the one I have a podcast about.
My close personal friends who work at the Pittsburgh Trauma Medical Center, I'm so happy for them.
Oh my god.
So we hope the Pitt wins everything, but we are also not qualified to really make predictions, I don't think.
I'm qualified to make predictions.
I mean, we're making predictions kind of out of our own asses here. But yeah, very exciting stuff. Lovely to see some of our close personal friends get recognition for their acting. I
would like to say that I am just seeing these photos of Noah and Sean reacting to nominations on set today. And call him Mikey. Okay, Dr. Robbie, the hair is very he's very suave this season. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh. It's funny because in all the other seasons, he's just been just brush it straight back into my face, From the crown forward is how he's brushed his hair. And now, this season, a little bit of, pomade? Go off, Robbie. That's great for him. Jack Abbott growing the facial hair out. I'm a little scared by that. I'm worried about him, I guess. Have you seen this?
Ooh, he's aging nicely.
Oh.
So anyway, more photos. Ooh. Well, do you guys have any overarching thoughts on all of this?
All these nominations?
Yeah.
I think the people who work on the Pitt work fucking hard, and they should have their work appreciated. Even if they don't win, getting nominated, I think, is always great.
Get your flowers, baby.
Nominated.
So for our listeners, for the Pitt Crew, if you guys have things that you want us to talk about, please let us know. Email us, comment on the episode, send us a DM, whatever. We haven't talked to you guys in a while. We have a Patreon now. You can subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah.
In a little bit, we are going to have our first Pitt-related sticker releasing on our Etsy shop, so we can link that in our show notes, so you can keep an eye out for that.
Woohoo. I
think you guys will like it. Yeah, I think, we're having a fun time. We've definitely blown up a lot because of the heated rivalry stuff. We know you guys, there are a lot of you who aren't into that, and that's fine. We appreciate you sticking with us in the off season. But again, if there are certain things you want us to talk about, you can reach out to us, let us know. I think the most difficult thing has been for us that we've been on a schedule of having we know what we're going to talk about because we're covering something else very specific. But for the Pitt, it's kind of I don't know, dude, what do we talk about? There's not an episode to talk about right now. So if there's something adjacent to the Pitt that you'd like us to talk about, send us a message, let us know. We would love to hear your ideas.
Yeah, we also finished season 2 and all that jazz at the end where
we got very tired when season 2 finished. Because the turnaround was very fast for the episode.
We had fun.
Yeah,
we still had fun.
So,
we had so much fun. Yeah, it was incredible.
Oh, it was great. We had so much fun.
No.
This is not us. This is not us complaining. This is just us explaining
I don't know.
why
Did we explain to the listeners what our timeline was? Was that the episodes, everyone knows, they come out on Thursdays. We were getting them on Mondays. Keep in mind, we all work full-time jobs. So we were getting them on Mondays, watching them after work, watching them again, and then taking notes on chronologically everything that was happening and including our thoughts and doing any research we needed to do into certain things so that we could then record on Tuesday night so that Robert would have Wednesday and Thursday nights to edit, and then it was releasing at midnight. And so, like, we had 2 days to, like, go, get
for
it done.
15 weeks in a row.
15 weeks in a row, because the Pit does not take breaks between episodes. And we were getting episodes the week they were coming out, just a few days early, which was, like, so incredibly helpful, and we were so grateful for that. But at the same time, you get to the point where you're like, I can't even take a break. I can't slow down. I gotta just go.
Yeah.
And again, we're super grateful. All of this is so incredible. But keep in mind, like, this is our hobby. We do this as a hobby. And season 1, we did after season 1 had ended. So there wasn't a timeline for us to keep to. Season 2, totally different, which is great. But it was very much like deadline.
Yeah, season 2 was like a part-time job, and there
was no income from it, so it was like, oh, I don't have any free time at all for 15 weeks. Sorry, guys.
We'll keep you up to date on what happens Pitt stuff-wise. Like, we don't even know like if they're doing anything for like any of the Comic-Cons or whatever.
And also, like, if there's ever anything you guys want us to talk about or look into or whatever, just let us know. We love suggestions because, again, like, this is a hobby for us, a hobby that we love, but it is nice to not have to use our brains all the time. So if you guys let us know what you want us to talk about, that makes it so much easier for us to plan episodes and record them and talk about them, because we know what you want us to talk about.
And, you know, if you just want us to wait till season 3, we'll be here when that comes along. They have started filming, so very exciting.
HBO, invite us to the set, but also maybe not really.
To see where it goes.
We sent them some stickers. We sent them our logo stickers. By the way, you can buy our logo sticker on our Etsy shop if you like our little logo. Rand's little art for us, our little IO Drill Pit Crew. You can buy our logo stickers. They're only $3. And yes, we ship everywhere. So wherever you are, I will ship it to you.
Except France.
I do have... Okay. I do have global stamps, so yes, I can ship anywhere. But yeah, we love you guys. We wanted to check in with you guys and kind of like gab a little bit about the Emmys, because it's always super fucking exciting. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we go?
I mean, I'm just glad that Noah Wiley can start cocking himself outside our windows now.
Noah will be back outside our windows so soon.
He's pulling his cock out!
You really should join us for the Puck Crew. It's way too much fun. All right, well, if that's all, so long, fellow losers.
The Pit Crew podcast is created and produced by us, Robert, Mal, and Camille. This episode was edited by me. You can find us on Threads, Instagram, and YouTube at Pit Crew Podcast. If you feel so inclined, please consider supporting us by subscribing to our Patreon at patreon.com/pitcrewpodcast. You can also find our merch at Pit Crew Shop on Etsy. Our art is by Rand Pacoca. He can be found on Instagram at Rand Pacoca. All patient questions and concern can be emailed to pitcrewpodcast@gmail.com. This isn't a Taco Bell, but we do appreciate a 5-star rating and review wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to schedule a follow-up appointment with a nurse before you go. See you next time.